This poem was written before 1968, just so you know. Curious to see oneself irresistibly alive in the middle of death. It used to be more interesting. One knew oneself dead in the midst of life, and one could sing it as a curse. Media vitae in morte sumus. We are in the midst of life in death. Now it is reversed. In the kingdom of death, the poet is condemned to sing that in the midst of death, he, the unsuccessful, remains in the midst of life. All the others are embalmed in the vast, whispering, perfumed, cybernetic silence of the millennium of death. Death the millionaire, death the dictator, death the engineer. It carries them away so smoothly into sweet, poisoned smoke. Oh, the great religious act of worship which is this rich society. In the midst of it, we alone remain in life, the unfortunate ones, the ones whom the poison has not chosen but rejected and cursed. Poet, here is your sentence. You're condemned to eat atomic ashes without antidote and remain alive, with the taste of all the poisons and all the components of the poisons alive in your mouth. I tell you, it is a very funny existence. I am condemned to it also. It is very curious to find oneself laughing with a mouthful of ashes, laughing because all the emissaries of death the millionaire, death the dictator, death the engineer, are demanding that we sing something optimistic. Here is your sentence. You can curse nothing that is not already 10,000 times cursed. You can't win. You must face the banal existence of a poisoned life in which death has failed. You and others, you and 5 poets, 10 poets, 20 poets, skinny, disheveled roosters, singing together all at once with brass voices on the heap of atomic manure, and then, suddenly, silent. Protest and complaint of life in the midst of death. It is interesting and acceptable to be corrupt, for death is a success. The poet must face the dreadful integrity of a poisoned life in which death has failed. He is set apart from the happy ones who know why they hate, who know why they kill, who know what the missiles are for, who are precise about the justice of death. We, the unhappy, have been chosen inexorably by the injustice which is called life, and which refuses to obey the laws which must align all equal and alike in the rich experience of finality which is death. Life, on the other hand, has this about it, that it is not final. This is the beauty of the explosion. It meets the sweet, exhilarating, arrogant demand for the end. They all want the end. The end of the movie, the end of the ride, the end of the drink, the end of the boredom, the end of love. They even want to throw away the cigarette as soon as it is lit. Throw away everything, even the end. For the huge chrome idol, worship, power, the atomic orgasm. But we must continue to taste the lamentable experience of those in whom death has failed. Oh, 20 poets, oh, 10 poets, oh, 5 poets, oh, Ludovico, Silva, and Ernesto Cardenal, the idol refuses to shine in us. Shall we then run like the madman called Solomon Eagle, who, in a year of plague in London, predicted a fire that would destroy London? We shall run like him, with braziers on our heads, saying what he said. I forget what he said. Meanwhile, Dr. Boom is everybody, and in his white coats, he studies the dials and the clocks and the meters and the handles and the buttons and the lights and the screens. Dr. Boom, in his white coats, proposes an immediate therapy and Dr. Boom is always a perfect success.